Diddy's children release a statement supporting their father. We got to talk about that and a lot more, but before we get into it, hello. If you are new to my channel, please let me introduce myself. My name is Sebastian and I welcome you all with open arms. I spill pop culture tea videos every day. I'm covering all things Diddy, his case. I'm covering all the conspiracies, the Kardashians, Beyonce, the Biebers, Selena Gomez, Britney Spears. I mean, you name it, girl. If it's trending in pop culture, I'm covering it. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. I would be so incredibly grateful. You guys have no idea how thankful I am for each and every one of you. I cannot believe we just hit 89,000, best friend. We are so close to 90,000. I've been doing this for 9 years, so this is so incredible to me. I don't take it for granted, and I just want to say thank you all so much. All right, so Diddy's children speaks out. This is their second statement that they've released. They have released a previous statement, and also his mother released a statement, and they have released another statement. So this is the statement that they just released about 5 hours ago, and then let's read it, and then we can talk. So Diddy's children decided to come together and release a statement saying, "The past month has devastated our family. Many have judged both him and us based on accusations, conspiracy theories, and false narratives that have spiraled into absurdity on social media. We stand united, supporting you every step of the way. We hold onto the truth, knowing it will prevail, and nothing will break the strength of our family. We miss you and love you, Dad." So I think immediately I'm gonna say that I feel for the twins. I feel for the younger children. I feel for them because, like I always say, they lost their mother at such a young age when, they must have really needed, their mother. And now seeing their father have all these accusations and allegations, and not only that, but the video with Cassie. I mean, that right there, seeing your father, doing that to someone, it must be so earth-shattering. It must be so insane to witness that. And, I will say that for me, Diddy, I have no compassion towards him. After watching that video with Cassie, I have zero compassion for him. I don't feel any type of sympathy for him. And I feel like he is where he belongs because of that Cassie video. Now, of course, there's all these other allegations that are absolutely horrible. And if they are true, I am so disgusted by this man, but I wouldn't be surprised either. But I will say that, I feel for the younger children. He has a little baby, which I think just turned 2, I believe. I believe her name is Love, and of course the twins. The thing is that money, power, ego changes you. You know what I mean? Like, it makes you think that you are so above everyone. And in my opinion, I'm like, well, he's in jail now and waiting for his trial, and he misses his children so badly. But I'm like, how come you didn't think about that when you were doing the Cassie thing? I'll just mention the Cassie thing because that is what we saw. The other things, of course, are allegations, alleged, things that happen. So, legally I can't say that. But, what if those things are true? Where were, why weren't you thinking about your children at this moment? So, that's why I just don't feel sorry for him. But I definitely feel bad for these two girls. And allegedly, they were planning this huge takeover. They wanted to be like social media influencers, and they really could have. I mean, they came from a huge family. They have so many connections. And now I just feel like no one is going to want to do anything to do with Diddy or anybody associated to Diddy because it's just going to hurt everyone else's brand. So, I feel for them, and I think that I pray that they have a lot of therapy. I pray that they're getting the help they need. I know that the twins are in care of Kim Porter's best friend. And I know that low key, a lot of celebrities are probably reaching out to them privately. And I don't think they're going to be doing it publicly because obviously they don't want their brand affected. And yes, absolutely, your brand can be affected if you have anything to do with Diddy. If you have a friendship, or if you said something nice to him, or if you are trying to console his children, people are going to automatically say that you are as guilty as he is. So, you know, people are probably reaching out, but in private. You know, I do believe that at some point, you know, I feel like you're so blinded by the idea of your parents being perfect, but I feel like anyone is capable of anything, and we saw that in the Cassie video. And I'm sure that these two young girls seeing their father beat up another woman who they thought that he loved must have been earth-shattering. And then of course hearing all these, you know, these other allegations, it must be really tough. And I know a lot of people are saying that, you know, they don't feel bad for them, that especially they don't feel bad for the older children because they believe that they were somehow part of whatever these allegations are. You know, that is just, it's a tough one. It's a very tough one. And I feel in my heart that, you know, at some point the children are going to have to maybe understand that, you know, maybe these things can't be true. I mean, if someone is able to do that to another person like he did to Cassie, I just don't know if, I don't know what I would do in that situation, you know, being my father. I would just look at him so differently. I really would. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know how I would handle it. How would you guys handle it if your father was being accused of all of these things and that you saw him do what he did to Cassie? Because we all saw that in video. How would you feel? Like, would you forgive him? Would you you know, make excuses for him? Will you support him? Like, it's a really difficult situation, but according to the statements from the children, his mother, these are all lies. That, you know, everything that is being said is lies. Of course, Diddy's team has spoken out and said that, you know, all of these things, the truth will prevail in court, that he's never SA'd anyone, male, female, young, old, nobody. So everyone on his team and family, of course, is saying that he's 100% innocent. I don't know. I mean, the new lawsuits that are coming out, the 120 alleged victims that Tony Busby is representing, like, if they're all lying, like, we are all headed to hell. Like, I'm sorry, because if you are lying about something like this, then you have absolutely no heart, because this is an actual thing that happens every single day to millions of people worldwide. And this is something that we should all come together and shed a spotlight on, and give strength to those who need it. Give strength and hope to those who this just happened to, or that this already happened to them, you know? So if you are lying, and if you are, you know, making this shit up for money, then you are definitely gonna burn in hell. You know, I really do believe it. I really do think that Diddy is capable of it, but that's just my opinion. Of course, my opinion really does not matter in the court of law. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I'm just curious to know when other celebrities or when other people are going to speak out, because it is, like I said in my previous video, it is just too silent for me. It's too silent. There is no one talking, and I just don't understand it. I really don't get it. And I feel like it's time for people to really kind of like stop being so selfish and only thinking about their brands. And if they've seen something, they should speak on it. But everyone is all so worried about their money, so worried about their brands, that nobody's gonna say shit. Like, nobody's going to speak out. So anyways, what do we think about all this? Let me know in the comments below. This is messy. This is, no, you know what? It's sad. It's sad for the younger children. It really is. And then the older children, you know, I just don't know what kind of part, you know, they played. But I will say this though, and I'm gonna be 100% honest. If I were these children and I was old enough to have like an opinion about this, let's say I didn't believe the allegations, right? Let's say that, you know, I'm standing by my father about the allegations, but at least I would, you know, mention Cassie. At least I would, you know, say in that statement saying, look, my father did a disgusting act with Cassie and he behaved like a total monster. But these other allegations, I know for a fact are untrue, and we will get, you know, the court to prove it. You know what? Something like that. But like, also like, come on, like have him take some kind of accountability for something. I understand that you want to believe him blindly, but damn, you know, but girl, I don't believe anything. I believe that he is capable of a lot. And I do believe that, you know, these allegations are real, but that's just my opinion. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Once again, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, for taking the time out of your day for hanging out with me. I love you all so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah.